This entire case is getting even more worse by the day. Every single day, day by day, as I continue to do a podcast on the 3 Kansas City Chiefs fans who died behind George Willis's house. When we first heard about this story, we were like, okay, this could be an accident. This is sad. You know, I've been covering this case every day and new things come out and we're like, okay, rest in peace. I hope we find out what happened. Toxicology, the autopsy, medical examiner's report. Y'all, everybody that's watching this podcast right now, listen to me. This story is not making sense. As of officially on yesterday's podcast, I have deemed this case completely bullcrap. And by that, I mean what is given to us by in statements by Jordan, his lawyer. I refuse to believe. I refuse to believe the things that are coming out of this man's mouth and this man's mouth, his lawyer, persona. You know, when stories keep changing, is it really called truth? This man has changed his story a few times. And he rewards them by saying, I misspoken or no comment. Every time that people ask him about the drugs that was related, we're going to get to that 5th person because we talked about that. And it's new video footage. And I got a whole bunch of new videos and articles. This guy says no comment. But then somebody else could talk about that, the 5th person. Why is that? He kept changing his story. And you probably wonder, who is this guy? Okay, so these are the 3 victims. Ricky, Clayton, and David on the right. Let me, Ricky on the left, Clayton in the middle, David on the right. Jordan Willis, the scientist, and this is his lawyer. Persona. Today's topic is, hit that share button for me. Today's topic is, this case is getting more weird now. And why do I say that? Because I'm going to show you a video, articles, statements from the 5th person and the 5th person's lawyer. Everybody lawyered up. Everybody lawyered up. Everybody lawyered up. Everybody. This is more than red flags. Every time when things change, when said on Willis and his lawyer, how can it be truth? Truth has a consistent statement, a consistent, fluid, directional point. Every time when truth plays involved, you don't change things. You don't flip them. Truth doesn't change. It is consistent. He and Wilson is giving me clues to show that they are not telling the truth. They are not, in my opinion, they are not. Something is weird. Something is strange, and it's out of place. I can tell you this, it is completely out of place. And I will refuse to stop because we are destined to know the truth regardless of the matter. We deserve to know. If the story is public and is shown to me, the public, I have a right to know. You want me to stop being a sleuth? You want me to stop investigating? Legally, you can't stop me. But why would you tell the public and then question the public that's questioning you? You better back off, buddy. You better back off. Because last time I checked, this lawyer intentionally went on the news on many stations to tell his side, but how you wittingly went on purpose just to lie. There are some red flag indicators going off here, and I will dig into this today. What's up, guys? My name is Nov. Welcome to Chronicle. Here, we're going to be talking about the 3 Kansas City Chiefs fans who died behind their best friend's home. Do me a big favor. Before I begin, I want everyone to get involved. Everyone to get involved. And what do I mean by that? I need you to hit that follow button. I need you to hit that share button on Facebook. I want everyone at the same time, hit that share button, hit that like over at Facebook. Hello, everyone. Welcome. All my beautiful YouTube people, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't. That would mean ever so much to me if you can share like you never shared before. Why my podcast? Let me tell you why my podcast. I am different from other people, and I'm relentless. I give you the facts. We are here together, and I bring everyone from Facebook and YouTube together as a family to try to bust the fuck out of this case. And I need your help. Not just me. I need you to get involved with me, okay? I love every single one of you for helping me get involved, for helping supporting this channel, sending stars, super chats, members, every single one of you. We are not going to stop. Let's get this story in the can. Let's see what the hell is going on. I think everyone just hit the share button. That's what I love to see. Thank you. I love you guys. Let's get involved. Let's do it.
Thanks for joining us here on Live Now from Fox, continuing on with more of today's top stories and headlines. And one of these stories is a very confusing one that has people questioning a lot of the details surrounding the investigation. And it has to do with the investigation and the deaths of 3 Chiefs fans who were found dead in their friend's backyard. For the very latest on this investigation, let's bring in Fox's CB Cotton, who joins us live right now. CB, thanks so much for being here. Walk us through what we know and what new details have now come to light.
Hi, Lexi. Well, calls, text, Facebook messages, they all went unanswered for 2 days, according to loved ones who say they tried to track down Ricky Johnson, David Harrington, and Clayton McGeene. These 3 friends had all been hanging out with Jordan Willis at his home on the night of January 7th. Willis's attorney says his client saw his friends leave through the front door before going to bed. But get this, Lexi, for the next 2 days, Willis never noticed anything was wrong. I spoke with Willis's attorney, who says these were his buddies, some close friends, and he says that if Willis, his client, had saw them outside, he would have, of course, ran to help. However, this attorney tells me his client slept in most of the day on Monday and didn't leave the house on Tuesday either because he works from home. So the victim's loved ones and a 5th friend, though, a 5th friend who had been inside that home that night, they've all said Willis and his attorney keep changing their story about what actually.
Whoa! What the hell? The 5th person is saying that too? Wait a minute. Hold on. Tell me you guys caught that. Oh my God. Hold the fuck on. No. Nope. Listen to that.
And didn't leave the house on, ran to help. However, this attorney
tells
the front door before going to bed. But get this, Lexi, for the next 2 days, Willis never noticed anything was wrong. I spoke with Willis's attorney, who says these were his buddies, some close friends, and he says that if Willis, his client, had saw them outside, he would have, of course, ran to help. However, this attorney tells me his client slept in most of the day on Monday and didn't leave the house on Tuesday either because he works from home. So the victim's loved ones and a fifth friend, though, a fifth friend who had been inside that home that night, they've all said Willis and his attorney keep changing their story about what actually happened, and they're hoping to find more answers soon with the autopsy and toxicology results, which are still.
Did anyone catch that in the chat? Did anyone catch that in the chat? We already know it's a fifth person. We found that out yesterday. We broke that story completely yesterday. That's the lawyer didn't want to say the truth. Nobody caught that? Come on. Somebody please caught that in the chat. Come on. Somebody caught that in the chat, right? Please. Please tell me you caught that in the chat. Okay, nobody caught it. The fifth person is also saying that his story doesn't make sense and it keeps changing. It's not that we're saying it. It's this fifth person and his lawyer is saying it. Do you get it? Do you get it? But there's something else to that. You see, let me break this down for you in just a second. Sometimes, I'm not saying it's true, but it definitely could be 100%. Sometimes when a suspect has done something, what did I teach you guys yesterday? That they would do whatever they can to try to take focus on them and redirect it to somebody else. Just because this fifth person tells me or you that, oh, you know, Willis's story isn't making sense, and his lawyer's not making sense, that, you know, they could be guilty. Fifth person, slow your roll there. I'm not taking my eyes off you neither. I don't know who's at play. I don't know who's at fault. Either it's Willis or you. Regardless, even if you're telling me that Willis' story doesn't make sense. Where was your story 2 weeks ago? Nobody's innocent in this case. The only innocent people are the families and these victims. I told you guys to think outside the box. I'm going to read the star comments. I got you guys stars. I got you. You see what I'm saying? I told you guys to be open-minded when it comes to true crime cases. I told you guys we have covered many stories where people try to slither and sneak their way behind the media, their sentences, different propaganda. You need to be very careful here. Now, I'm not saying that Willis is innocent. I'm not saying that the fifth person is innocent. I'm not saying they're both guilty or one of them is guilty. I'm telling you to be completely open-minded. Just because this fifth person is telling me and you, well, yeah, his story doesn't make sense. And he's right. He's right. It doesn't make sense. But that does not mean I'm going to shift me and my audience and redirect them off of you just because you agreed with us. That can also be a sign of you trying to take this whole entire thing off your back. I'm not a fool. You heard that yourself. I'm going to play it again. Listen.
Tuesday either because he works from home. So the victim's loved ones and a fifth friend, though, a fifth friend who had been inside that home that night, they've all said Willis and his attorney keep changing their story about what actually happened, and they're hoping to.
This fifth person lawyered up as well. Remember, we found that out yesterday at the end of the podcast. Fifth person, I don't know who you are, but let me tell you something real quick. You could have been said something too. You knew this story broke. It had massive coverage across the country. You stood silent until Jordan's lawyer says something about you, and then you came out of nowhere. Not saying that you had something to do with it. I don't know if you did or you didn't. I don't know, and I can't say that for sure. But here's what I do know. I'm not going to take you off this case. Every time that we take people off the case, they end up being at fault or the suspect. Keep an open mind, people in my audience, all right? This is what we do here in Chronicle. Nope, nobody's fucking safe. We don't play that shit here, okay?
Find more answers soon with the autopsy and toxicology results, which are still pending. Now, get this, Lexi. Willis has since moved out of the home. Police have not made any arrest, and Kansas City police officers tell me they don't suspect foul play. This case is tragic, and it has a lot of people really scratching their heads right now.
Yeah, and hearing just those details there too, CB, it has me questioning a lot of the things with this, and I'm sure many viewers who are listening feel the same. So I want to ask you about that fifth friend that was there. Do we know anything more about that individual right now?
So our Kansas City affiliate has done some really great reporting on this story. They followed it very, very closely. The reporter there spoke with that fifth man over the phone, and they also spoke with that fifth man's attorney. He's now lawyered up, I should say. And the attorney also echoing similar sentiments from the loved ones of the victims, that the story being shared by Willis out in the public eye is not how he remembers it. This fifth friend said through his attorney that when he left the house that night, he recalled all four men, that would be Jordan Willis, Ricky Johnson, David Harrington, and Clayton McGeene. This fifth friend says he recalls all four of the victims being awake up watching Jeopardy. So that's the latest.
Go back. Hold on real quick. What did she say? Hold on.
Men, that would be Jordan Willis, Ricky Johnson, David Harrington, and Clayton McGeene. This fifth friend says he recalls all four of them being awake up watching Jeopardy. So that's the latest detail or clue that we have learned from the attorney of this fifth man.
In the autopsy results, when do you...
He left. Chat. I'm going to ask everybody in the chat. This fifth person left when they were all watching Jeopardy?
This fifth friend says he recalls all four of them being awake up watching Jeopardy. So that's the latest detail or...
He left at 12 o'clock. Correct, chat. The fifth guy is Alex Lee. Okay. He didn't leave, Penny says. He didn't leave. Clever girl said, nobody's safe over here. That tickled me. That's so cute. I think he's lying. See, this is what I'm saying. I want to keep an open mind here when it comes to these cases because, and we don't know who's telling the truth right now. Now, I'm not saying that, I cannot say that they're both lying. Somebody's telling the truth. Either Jordan or either this Alex Lee guy. That's his name. Can we confirm that's his name? Can we confirm? Let's just give him a name, even if that's his name. Alex Lee, right? This guy, please tell me when four men sit, please tell me when the four men sit after the game, after the football game. Penny said, what if the fifth person lost the game and was mad? Here's what I'm saying. This fifth person, Alex Lee, that's his name, and Willis, both are alive. Let's look at things for what it is. They both are alive. These three victims, David, Ricky, and Clayton, are dead. Sadly deceased. May they rest in peace. Somebody's lying and somebody's telling the truth. Alex said, and his lawyer said, their stories keep changing. So then, Alex, what is your story then? What is your version then, Alex? A video just breaking news 44 minutes ago just got posted. You guys want to see it? Something's wrong here. Guys, keep an open mind, okay?
Clue that we have learned from the attorney of this fifth man.
In the autopsy results, when do you think we can expect to get that?
Somebody's lying. Somebody's lying.
So Jordan Willis's attorney tells me he's been told about a 2-week time frame period. We have reached out to the company which provides autopsy results, conducts the autopsies for Kansas City Police Department, and we're still waiting to hear back. But what we've heard from Jordan Willis's attorney is that he's expecting to get those results in about 2 weeks. And he also says he thinks it's going to shed some light on what may have happened.
Second week of February. You guys are ready for that? Autopsy. Are you guys ready for that? Let me read these star comments. Corey with the 200 stars says, keep up the amazing works. Corey Lynn, thank you. Christine Andrews with 100 stars. She says, we love you. No, I love you. Heather with 100 stars. Thank you so much, Heather Hufftaker. Sue M with 100 stars. Thank you. Mary Bell with 100 stars says, I'm hoping you watch Nancy Grace. It was an amazing story about this case. I can watch it, but I don't know. Posting Nancy Grace on my podcast, I can get in trouble for copyright, so I got to be careful with that. Simona, 100 stars. Thank you so much, Simona. If I can post Nancy Grace, you guys, you'd be lucky to see this live because you're gonna watch it with me. Then I have to delete it in my live later. Alec works at an airport. Okay, everybody is cracking down on this guy. Who's gonna be able to find this guy? Who can find this Alex Lee guy? Hello, chat. I'm on YouTube today instead of Facebook. Hello, Daniela Williams. How are you? Who watches Jeopardy that late? You'd be surprised. All right. Hit that share button for me, Facebook. We only have 65. We need 40 more shares, a little bit more likes. I see my beautiful people over at YouTube. Look at everybody. How many people we got on YouTube right now? We got 1,100. YouTube, you guys are crazy. Let's keep going. And guys, I got some important information and some breaking news video. Actually, you know what? Let's finish this and then we'll go to the breaking news, okay?
Sure, and one last question for you, CB. The friend whose house this all happened at, he is moving out or has moved out, as you said there. Do we know why? I mean, the circumstances surrounding this are already strange enough.
Absolutely, they are. So that friend is Jordan Willis, and his attorney told me yesterday in an interview that his client moved out because of all the scrutiny surrounding the circumstances. He says his client, he did nothing wrong that night. Went on to say that these three men were some of his closest friends, and had he known they were in danger, he would have tried to help. But he said he's just been thrust into the public eye because of this case. It's been overwhelming, and so he decided to pack up and leave. And I think there's a lot more to watch with this story. It's, again, a lot of unanswered questions. People want to know more. And it's obviously very tragic for the loved ones involved. We did speak with the loved one of one of the victims, the father of Ricky Johnson, one of the victims. And the father tells me that his son leaves behind 3 children and they're just devastated. So this is really heartbreaking.
It is. It's heartbreaking all around. All right, CB, thanks so much for that update. We'll continue to check in with you for the latest. We really appreciate you coming on.
Persona, let me tell you something, Persona. You keep telling us every day, every single day, that your client is innocent, right? But you yourself keep changing the story. You yourself says misspoken, mistake, no comment. If you yourself is getting intel from your client, you are trying to twist it in a way where it seems like he's innocent. Because if it was truthful, you wouldn't have to be misspoken. Truthful information doesn't change. It doesn't. If he's truly innocent, his alibi would have been completely cohesive. It's either you're a bad lawyer or you're fucking lying. It could be both. Don't get me wrong. It's because why you're a bad lawyer, if anything, you're lying. Hey, it's not my fault you took on this case. You could have just said no and went to some other bozo in another state. Not me. You have been contradicting yourself in ways where you know what? Let me tell you something, Willis. No, you know what? Let me tell you something, Persona, because these poor victims are suffering. Isn't your job is to assist and help the defendant, your client, as you say? You know what's so crazy? Is that this man trusted you and hired you for his case because he believes he's innocent over these tragic deaths of these 3 victims. If he is telling you things and then you misspoken, that means somebody's lying. Somebody's lying. You understand? It's like the game of telephone, short telephone. In this case, he's telling you shit and you're speaking to the general public and the news station. So in this game of telephone, which he's telling you what to say, it would seem that he's lying the most out of you, because if it was 10 people, the lies of you know the game telephone? Put your thinking hats. Things change as more people go in the line of telephone. But since it's just Willis and you, where's the source coming from? The person right next to you. It ain't like Willis is telling his father, his baby daddy, his cousin, his grandmother, and then you, then somebody's lying. It's Willis directly telling you. So that means that you are going to the direct source, and that's him. And guess what? That means that his story just keeps changing and changing. And by that, I mean, hey, he went to the door to walk out his friends. And then he went upstairs. But then he stood upstairs when they were all watching the game. But didn't the game ended? And then they stood to 12 p.m. The fifth person said he left. Even after the game, they was watching Jeopardy, all four of them. But then that changed as well, saying that he fell asleep he fell asleep on the couch after he walked his friends out the door. Which is the correct answer? You keep giving us this fucking false narrative. It doesn't make sense. Ethan says, why so dramatic? Ethan, you tell me, isn't this a dramatic story? You must be new here. But I digress. Let's keep going.
Exactly 2 weeks ago.
This is the newest video that just dropped 45 minutes ago, an hour. I'm going to get to that. This man said I'm dramatic.
Well, mystery still surrounds the circumstances involving three men who were...
Oh, my God.
found dead out...
Oh, no, I think she's sick. I hope not. She used to have hair, right?
outside of a...
Oh, she cut it off. Oh, bless her heart. I hope she's not sick.
Kansas City home. They had allegedly been watching a football game with friends, but their bodies were found 2 days after the game when worried relatives grew concerned because numerous texts went unanswered. And now there could be even more to this situation. News Nation anchor Natasha Zuves is live for us. Natasha, the attorney for the person who lives at the home is changing his story.
Yeah, it's complicated, Nicole. The lawyer for Jordan Willis, who lived in the home where the three friends were found dead, is changing his story yet again. So earlier this week, attorney John Picerno revealed that there was another person present when Willis allegedly left the three men.
Hold on real quick. Somebody just said, I just sent you Alex's Facebook page, and it does have a picture of him. Oh, Carol, where did you send that at? Hold on, let me I highlight members. Carol. Hold on. Oh, I gotta see that. Oh, chat. You guys wanna see that? Hold on. Amanda with 145 stars said it could be a drug overdose. All three of them? Possibly. Thank you, Lisa, for saying that I'm passionate. I'm very passionate what I do. This is my life. Hold on. Where's that at? Is it in my, Hold on. Guys, I'm showing you somebody else's Facebook, which it says public, but do not send any hate or anything. That's David. Ricky. No, that's not Ricky, that's David. So wait, Alex, which one are you? Hold on, guys. I'm going to get into his personal information. That's Alex. This is the guy who lived. So that's you. Holy shit. Is this the fifth guy? Chat, is this the fifth guy? Can someone find out what time Jeopardy comes on? Oh my God, Jennifer, good fucking job. find out what time Jeopardy came on. What time did, but we don't know what network we don't know what network they used. What network did they, I'm going to keep that in mind. Jennifer, I'm going to find out what time Jeopardy, fuck yes, that is a good idea. We can narrow down that time frame. If this is the fifth person, this could be. If this is Alex, we can cross-reference his statement after the game. It hit 12 because we found out yesterday's podcast that he said it was 12. If we could find out what time Jeopardy was aired, they were watching it. When did it finish? Did Jeopardy was on TV? 7. We can see if Jeopardy was even playing. January 7th. Guys, you know what? I don't want to do this research while I'm doing the podcast. It started at 12. So we can have. Starry Night, do me a favor. Keep your eye on his comment. You know who I'm talking about. Keep your eye out on his comments, okay? Guys, I'm going to keep this up. Let's finish that video real quick. I'm going to keep this up.
Changing his story.
Yeah, it's complicated, Nicole. The lawyer for Jordan Willis, who lived in the home where the 3 friends were found dead, is changing his story yet again. So earlier this week, attorney John Picerno revealed that there was another person present when Willis allegedly left the 3 men to go to sleep upstairs. But now Picerno is saying his client actually walked the 4 men to the door before going back to the couch and falling asleep. Our News Nation affiliate in Kansas City spoke with this 5th man and his lawyer. Now, the man's attorney, Andrew Tausch, says that his client arrived at Willis's home around 7 p.m. and left around midnight. And he insists Willis and the 3 men were alive and watching Jeopardy when he went home. We reached out to Picerno about this. He declined to comment. He did tell our own.
You see what I'm saying? You see that?
3 men were alive and watching Jeopardy when he went home. We reached out to Picerno about this. He declined to comment. He did tell our own Ashley Banfield Willis let his friends out while telling our News Nation affiliate he went to bed, only adding to the confusion and mystery surrounding the death of these 3 men. The lawyer for the 5th man says his client received texts from the families of the deceased in the days after they were together. Now, he claims to have texted Willis about it too, but never got a response back. Yet another.
So he did receive text messages, so it's confirmed now. See, we read that in the article yesterday, but it's confirmed. He did receive oh my God, this case is getting more crazy. This is exactly what I'm trying to say. This is, okay, hold on.
Confusion and mystery surrounding the death of these 3 men. The lawyer for the 5th man says his client received texts from the family.
Do me a favor. Sorry, can you just ban him? Just ban him.
Of the deceased in the days after they were together. Now, he claims to have texted Willis about it too, but never got a response back. Yet
ban him. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. Let's listen to that part again.
These 3 men. The lawyer for the 5th man says his client received texts from the families of the deceased in the days after they were together. Now, he claims to have texted Willis about it too, but never got a response back. Yet another inconsistency. Willis's attorney says his client never received any texts from anyone, instead only messages through Facebook.
Somebody's lying. Somebody's lying. Now we have 2 individuals. 2 of them. We have 2. And you know what? Guess the fuck what, people? 2 of these people are alive. 2 of these people are alive. 2 of these people are alive. That is great. That is good. Because we take evidence, right? We take evidence and proof of what we have. We take text messages, clues, anything we can find. We take his statement. Alex, if it's him, I can't confirm that. Do not message these people, okay? Chronicle, me, Nove, is not saying that. Don't message me, people, because people, you know, you hear things from other TikTokers and you twist it respectfully. Don't go around message them saying that I said this. This is all alleged speculation and theories. Listen to what I'm going to say next. We take evidence and clues, right, from the scene, from text messages, from different people. We take Alex's statement, and then we take Willis's statement. You understand? We take both of their statements, both of them, we cross-reference from time frames, evidence, and text message. Whoever is more accurate is telling the truth. That's exactly how we go about this. That's exactly. It's probably left on the channel and Jeopardy was on, Ashley says. Probably they changed it. We don't know. That's the key. This, you know what? I'm sorry to say this, but this turmoil, this bumping heads of two people who lawyered up that was there that day, but also alive, that's good that they're kind of like saying that, oh, I'm telling the truth. No, you're lying because I was there. You know why we need that? Because let's just say, God forbid, if this guy was, you know what, unalived, God forbid, we would only have Willis's statement. Yes. We would only have his statement, but we don't because there's a second guy. Oh, shit. You know what? We need this contradiction. We need it. We need it. Go back to the text messages.
The lawyer for the fifth man says his client received texts from the families of the deceased in the days after they were together. Now, he claims to have texted Willis about it too, but never got a response back. Yet another inconsistency. Willis's attorney says his client never received any texts from anyone, instead only messages through Facebook. Now, the victims' families have been very vocal about their frustrations with the inconsistencies. One of the men's uncles telling us he is done with all of the conflicting stories.
You're right.
It's just a cover-up. Something's wrong with the picture. Man up. Man up.
Man up. That's right.
Now tell us what happened.
That's right.
He knows. He has to know.
I love this guy that's the uncle. Yeah. Say it again. Say it again.
It's just a cover-up. Something's wrong with the picture. Man up. Man up. Now tell us what happened. He knows. He has to know. He's a grown man too.
That's right. You say it.
He has to know what happened.
He has to know.
So Willis is cooperating with authorities. Officials are still working to determine a cause of death for the men, though, saying there are no obvious signs of foul play.
Oh, please, okay, I'm done. Let me tell you something. Law enforcement, just give me a second on you. Okay, law enforcement, give me a second. It's either you're not telling the general public anything, or you're just clueless. Or maybe it's just, you have to say that legally. Maybe that's why they're saying that. Maybe that's why they're saying that. But still, you should have never said no foul play. You let this guy fucking moved. And now there's a fifth guy that we know 2 weeks later. Jesus, chicken strips. I mean, come on. Somebody said, what is the membership link? I'm going to post the membership. I know you guys want to become members. You want to be part of Chronicle Club. I got you guys in just a second. I got you guys. Hold on. To become a member. All right. Hold on. That's the link right there. If you want to join, you get perks. You get priority. You get your comment posted up in his chat. You just get a whole bunch of stuff. The cops let him leave with his phone, and evidence is probably gone by now. Unless they get a subpoena, get his phone, look at his phone records. You know?
Friends and family of the victims telling us they are just not getting clear communication from police. Nicole?
Yeah, still so many questions here. All right, Natasha, thank you.
Thank you for watching.
See, that was her with her hair. She probably cut it off. Oh my God, I hope she's okay, man. I love her.
Found dead outside of a friend's home after they'd all...
Guys, these are all brand new videos today. I got the newest update right here. We're going to save this. We're going to save it. Hold on. We're going to get involved. But I need you guys to get active with me, okay? We got 2,100 people watching over YouTube. Shout out to YouTube, by the way. YouTube pop off almost 2,000 live viewers. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name is Nov Chronicle here. We talk about true crime here on this podcast. We don't play around on Chronicle. I am going through a name change as of February 1st. The name will officially drop. I think February 1st or February 29th. I'm not too sure. Or January 29th. I'm going through a new name. It will start with an N, so you will know that's me. But hit the subscribe button. If you don't hit the subscribe button, you're not going to really ever see this again, or you're going to be watching someone. You know what I'm saying? Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button, because that makes you actually, the videos will post up on your YouTube when you log in. All right? So hit that subscribe. Hit the like button. Facebook, we only have, we're not done. 81 shares. Just need 25 more. Just 25 Facebook. That's all. And spam that like button. That'll mean a lot to me. I appreciate that. Let's get involved.
Gone over to watch a Kansas City Chiefs game with him.
The three buddies came to this house in Kansas City on January 7th after watching the big game against the Los Angeles Chargers. 2 days later, their bodies were discovered right here in the backyard.
This is the backyard, by the way, that you're looking at. This is the backyard. Hey, chat, notice all the light snow that we found out. Remember? People were saying, oh no, there was a whole bunch of snow. Oh no, there was, stop it. Stop. No. I checked the weather report that day. We saw it. No, it didn't snow until the following day. No. There's so many scenarios that one is bound to be true. He saw the backyard. No? Okay, that's fine. He saw he saw his friend's cars. Oh, you didn't? Okay. I guess that's true too. Okay. He slept upstairs. Oh, wait, you didn't? But your lawyer said you did. Oh, he was wrong. I slept downstairs. You didn't see the backyard? You didn't see your friend's cars? You didn't sleep upstairs? You didn't see that? What is true? What is true? You woke up with a wine glass or a bottle? You answered the door to the police officer? How did you, in order for you to get a wine bottle or the glass, didn't you have to go pick it up in the kitchen? But wait, I thought you would sleep for 2 days. Oh, wait, your lawyer said you wasn't because you work at home. Wait, didn't your lawyer also said, oh, he was working, but in one statement, he also said you were sleeping the whole day? Which is, whoa, a lot of contradiction. Hey, Persona, you're the lawyer. I'm the reporter. I'm not saying these statements. I'm going by what you said. You was misspoken? How can you be misspoken by the guy who told you to say these things? I mean, we're looking at the kitchen right now. This is the kitchen. Not this one right next to me, but the window over. That's the kitchen. Holy chicken strips. This is exactly why everybody's talking about this story, this crime story, because it's not adding up. And now we got this fifth guy. This Alex Lee. Ooh.
A friend of one of the victims expressed outrage on Facebook. He knew people were looking for them. He read messages of people searching for him. My husband banged on his door for 20 minutes. My friend banged on his door and then busted a window and yelled and announced her presence. And still nothing from him? Nothing is adding up. Local police insist there is no evidence of foul play, and it's not being investigated as a homicide. Right. We spoke to the homeowner's lawyer, John Paserno.
The three individuals that were his friends, they did leave his house. He went to bed and he went to sleep. When he woke up the next morning, he just assumed that they had all gone home.
Why?
How do you go to bed and then go to sleep? You said he slept on the couch. Every time this guy is on different news stations, he's on Inside Edition, News Nation, Fox 4. You keep saying different shit. This is exactly why you are jeopardizing your client's case. And this is why the public is having an outcry on your client, because you're not only messing up your client, but you're messing up the whole truth of the case. We want to know the truth. We don't care about you, bro. We don't care. Why should we care about a guy you're representing that didn't answer the text messages of the families?
Why didn't he see these three friends outside?
He didn't look in the backyard. He didn't use the back door to go out to the backyard, and he had no knowledge that they were there.
The victims' cars were reportedly still parked in the driveway.
Wouldn't he notice their car and think, hey, that's weird. Why is their car here?
I know it's been reported that they were in the driveway. That's incorrect. They were on the street. He did not notice them.
Jonathan Price's brother, Ricky, is one of the victims.
I love how you try to say, oh, the cars were not on the driveway, it was on the street. Dummy, hello? Hello? You can still see the cars outside. Right? I mean, guys, if we looked, don't make me bring out the map again. I'm gonna bring out the map. We looked outside. We saw outside. We did the whole research. That is a flat plane all the way from the backyard in front of that easement. All flat plane. Kansas is really flat, by the way. How the hell? How is that flat? You see nothing from the backyard all the way to the front. But you can go to the bathroom and go wipe your ass. Bullshit. Kimberly, isn't Nove handsome? Oh, Kimberly, you're so sweet. I'm okay. Appreciate that.
Street. He did not notice them.
Jonathan Price's brother, Ricky, is one of the victims.
Jonathan, do you suspect foul play?
Yes.
What do you think happened?
There's no way that it would be anything other than, something sinister.
The results of the autopsies are pending.
Temperatures dropped into the teens during the 2 days the men were missing.
Incorrect. I know somebody kept on talking about that. Hold on real quick. Chat, I know we covered this, but I need to bring it back. Because I don't like the fake news. I don't like the lying bullshit, okay? We're going to bring something back real quick. Because people were like, oh, no, you're wrong. It was negative. What did somebody say? -2 degrees? No. I have to show this again because we got new people who are subscribing on YouTube and who are also following on Facebook. All right? This guy has some dark secret. Hey, I'm not the one saying it. Hey, Willis, I'm not the one saying it. It's the chat that's saying it. It's the chat. It ain't me. I would love to get what time did that Jeopardy start. I'm going to find what time Jeopardy start on that day. Who said that? Jennifer said that? Jennifer, that was very good. You're thinking like me now. I love that. January 7th. Look, pay attention. Boom. Look, pay attention. 12 a.m., 34. 6 a.m., 37. 12 p.m., 39. This is the key factor right here, this time. 6 p.m. evening, 37 degrees. 37 degrees. 37 degrees. We are in January. Daylight savings happens in the east, but not in central time, correct? If I'm mistaken. 37 degrees, 6 p.m. Let me see. It is dark because of 1 hour plus the position of the earth. Hold on. I'm gonna open up Google Maps. It is nighttime, 37. That's 36 being the lowest. We confirmed that that's not enough to freeze somebody. They had to be induced or some type of drug, possibly, anything to have them completely immobile and dead and then cold. You don't just die from, you don't freeze from that time of that degree, that temperature. So throw that frozen shit out the window. Let's not do that. We're done with that. We're done. Okay? 6 p.m. It gets dark by 4:45, 5 o'clock. 6 p.m. is nighttime. I mean, you can look. It's a picture. It says nighttime. The next day, Monday, January 8th, right here. Get involved with me. Stay active. Stay active. January 8th, 12 a.m., 6 a.m., 12 p.m., all 36 to 39 degrees. The reason for this female to go and tell me this.
Results of the autopsies are pending.
Temperatures dropped into the teens during the 2 days the men.
Goodbye. Get out. Goodbye. Barometer is 29. The wind from that night, 6.8 miles per hour. The fuck out of my face. Let's get to the breaking news.
Exactly 2 weeks ago, 3 men were found dead outside of a home in this neighborhood in the Northland. With still so many questions about the investigation, an attorney for the homeowner wants to set the record straight.
And wasn't aware of that they were missing until the police knocked on his door Tuesday night.
John Paserno, an attorney retained by the homeowner, says the guys were hanging out at the house after getting tickets to the Chiefs game.
He told them that he was going to crash, get some sleep on the couch. He said goodbye to the other 3. And it was his belief at the time that they left outside through the front door, and that's the last time that he saw them.
Paserno said his client works from home and had no idea they were missing or that they were deceased on his porch and in his backyard.
So this has hit him hard. If they were in distress, he certainly would have helped them.
What is your response to that?
I think it's just all lies to cover up his tracks. That's what I believe. I mean, how do you not know that there's 3 bodies in the back porch and there's 2 cars in front of your house? It makes no sense to me.
They all deserve to have this fully checked out. Things are not adding up.
The mother of Ricky Johnson's child and the mother of David Harrington think there's a lot more to the story.
I don't believe anybody's innocent in this. My son was a grown man, and I love him dearly, and this is tearing me apart. But I have to fight for him now.
Nothing makes sense. Nothing. I want justice. It's heartbreaking. My daughter keeps saying, I miss my dad. And it's just, my daughter would never see her father again.
We now know there was a 5th person who left the home earlier that evening. The homeowner has since moved out, but did consent for police to search the home. This remains a death investigation, not a homicide investigation. In the Northland, Alyssa Jackson, KSHB 41 News.
Somebody just said in the comments, hold on, I'm going to clear some misunderstandings. Somebody said it's negative 20 degrees. It wasn't negative 20 degrees. Please just, no, it wasn't. Somebody said that you can freeze in 30-something degrees in 90 minutes. You need to understand something. If I'm outside, right? And you know who said this? A lot, even anchors even said it. If you're cold, you don't just get cold and then be like, I'm going to stay here and freeze. Even if you're drinking, smoking, you need to understand something. That the temperature really doesn't matter. It only matters when you're immobilized, and that's what I'm getting to. What will keep these men from outside when they know they are cold is the missing variable. Do you understand that? Do you understand what I'm telling you? If I am cold, what do you do if you're cold? You put something on or you get your ass inside. Yes? Okay. But if something is stopping you from going inside and you're getting colder, that's the variable that we're missing here. That is why we're here on this show, on this podcast right now. Who gave them that variable? What inhibit them from going inside? People keep looking and stop thinking of frozen. I told you guys, get the frozen concept out of your mind. That was said through Willis and it's being spread through everybody else. You don't just freeze and you just stuck there. Do you understand what I'm telling you? You don't just, oh, look, he's frozen. He died like that. Stop it, okay? That's not true. It's not facts. If you go to Mount Everest, that's the mountain where they all froze to death. That is where you freeze to death, okay? That is where, I'll pull out ChatGPT and show you guys again, all right? At what temperature do you start freezing to death?
Well, freezing to death isn't a specific temperature. It depends on factors like wind, clothing, and how long you're exposed. But generally, extreme cold, below 32 degrees Fahrenheit, 0 degrees Celsius, can be life-threatening.
And that's if they had no clothes on. It was 6 mile per hour wind. 6. They had clothes. The time from them freezing to death would have to be a long time. And within that long time, You would know when you to go back inside. And people says, because what about alcohol? Guys, you're missing the key factor here. 3 of them died the same way. Do you get it now? How can 3 men in the same area, in the same date, on the same date, wearing the same amount of clothes? That's red flags. That's red flags. I already explained to you guys. I explained to you. I said, how and what? How is it possible? How is it possible that 3 men died by Willis's lawyer said this the same time? I didn't say that. His lawyer said that. This is why we're catching him by the balls. Pay attention here. All right? How in the world did they die in the same area? But here's the mystery. You ready for the big mystery? This is the big mystery. Pay attention, everybody. The big mystery is they died in the same area, but one person died on the porch. That's the only clue that I want to get without getting the toxicology report or the medical examiner's report. That is the biggest clue. Why? 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 Tell me why right now. Get involved. Get active. Why did one guy die over there and 2 right here? What is so different that I explained this analogy yesterday on the podcast? There's a reason for this. And I gave examples. Maybe the guy over there saw them 2 passed out and was about to go inside. Hey, something's wrong. On the phone. Where's the phone at? Where's the phones? On their person, on their human, or inside on the table? Probably right next to Willis when he fucking fell asleep. How did you fall asleep and your friends went back in the house? Bullshit! 2 of them here, 1 over there. Last time I checked, if the guy on the porch passed out, wouldn't them 2 go to his rescue? They didn't because they were found separate. Them being separated is important. Because if they all passed out at the same time, that will be even more strange. Clayton has a lower body BMI rating than Ricky. We know that. So if the first one to go would possibly be Clayton, Clayton is smaller than both of them. Clayton has a lower BMI rating than Ricky. Let's continue. Somebody said, read, I'm going to read my DMs right now. Let me read these messages. Hold on. First of all, Jungle Life with the $1 super chat. She didn't leave a message, but thank you so much. Was the back door locked or unlocked? I don't know that. But here's what I do know. How the hell did you get inside if the doors are locked? Tammy Walsh with a $2 super chat. She didn't say anything. She just said, here, just take my $2. Jungle Life with a $1. Thank you so much. Remember, guys, when you say, oh, by the way, Jungle Life, congratulations. You're the first super chat. Whenever you send super chat, you can send a message that everyone will read across. Just like my star people. Here's an example. Mary Bell just sent it right there. She says up top, she says, I love your passion. It is amazing. Thank you for your great work you do. Mary Bell, I do this on every crime story. You're so welcome. Jordan, Tess with the $100 says, Jordan keeps saying that he only received messages via Facebook, but his Facebook is gone. While the information is still there for 30 days from the date of deletion. Ooh, Tess Johnson, that's very good. When you go to delete your Facebook, your account isn't deleted for 30 days. In case you change your mind, you want to reactivate your account. So technically the cops could just need to get a warrant and then can still, everything, including the messages. Ooh, that's very good. Very good. Mary Bell, thank you for the 100 stars again. Jennifer O'Connor with the 500 stars. Amanda with the 500 stars. Thank you both so much. Thank you, Jennifer and Amanda. Amanda says, well, her message, something similar happened to my friends. I believe these three men brought some coke or Molly. Whoa, drugs, that hardcore drugs, coke or Molly that was laced with fentanyl. Death can happen within a couple of minutes. If it had no tolerance for opiates, they might have died inside the house and were possibly moved outside to make it look like they were frozen to avoid civil liability or criminal prosecution. In KCMO, you can be charged with murder if you provide fentanyl-laced drugs to someone, even if you didn't know. My two friends were found in the street in a pile, not breathing. Oh my God. First, they took off their shirts and went outside because they got hot. One collapsed. The other one called 911. Then he passed out and stopped breathing on top of his friend. The ambulance found them like that in the street. Oh, that sounds terrible. I am so sorry. Connie, thank you for the 100 stars. Holy shit. Kana with the $4.99. She says, my opinions, here it is, that two that were in the yards were dead. The one on the porch wasn't all the way dead. He was trying to get back to the house. That is a possibility. It's a very good comment. That's a possibility. DJ with the $1.99 says, is that a camera on the back of their house? Ooh, we should look at that. We should look at that. This isn't the house. I had the house. Hold on. Camera. Oh, I don't have that footage. I think they had that footage, didn't they? Hold on. They had that footage. Hold on. They had that footage of the back of the house. Ooh, that's a good one. Let's take a look at that. Hold on. The back of the house was filmed by a network station. They probably have that already. I mean, they're not going to miss that. I mean, law enforcement better not miss that. I hope they don't miss that. That would be pretty stupid. Here it is.
After watching the big game against the Los Angeles Chargers. 2 days later, their bodies were discovered right here in the backyard. A friend of one of the victims expressed outrage on Facebook. He knew people were...
One of these videos had that footage of them filming in the back of that yard.
Idea they were missing or that they were deceased on his porch and in his backyard.
This has hit him hard. If they were in distress, he certainly would have helped them.
What is your response to that?
I think it's just all lies to cover up.
Damn it. All right, guys, we're going to get into this article. But first, what I want to do, there are brand new articles that was just released. Oh, this is new. Parents of Chiefs fans found frozen to death alongside two friends in the yard. Think trio was dragged. What? Outside by scientist pal? He coincided something. He concocted something. What? What? The family is saying this? What? What? Mystery fifth person attended Chiefs gathering where three frozen to death in the backyard. Oh my gosh. Even the family is saying that. A fifth friend has come forward claiming he was present at the Kansas City Chiefs watch party that ended in three men freezing to death in their pal's backyard. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe the family's saying this too. The unnamed fan told Fox 4 that when he left Jordan Willis's Kansas City rental on January 7th, the four men were still awake and watching Jeopardy. What fucking time Can somebody please tell me what time Jeopardy started in Kansas City, Missouri, that area, please? And you're wondering why I'm asking you, because I can cross-reference a time. I can create a timeline here. That's what I'm trying to generate, okay? There's going to be a movie about this. Yeah, and I'm gonna go live. We're all gonna watch that movie. I'm gonna do it for members only, though. If you're a member, they're gonna do a document. They're gonna do a documentary within a month, and I'm gonna go live. But I have to do it for members only on Facebook and YouTube. So if you're not a member, become a member. Join the family. Join the Chronicle Club. Chronicle is changing his name next week, so keep in mind if you can't find me. That's why I tell people, hit the subscribe button on YouTube and Facebook. Hit the follow button. Hit the subscribe, because then you'll find my name. But we will watch it for members only. Let's continue. 4 men were still awake watching Jeopardy, stressing that he was not the last person to see Ricky Johnson, 38, 36, and 37, Ricky, Clayton, and David. The new version of events contradicts a timeline from Willis' attorney, who insisted that his client saw his 4 friends out at the end of the night and then slept on his couch. It typically airs at 7 ABC. Look for a TV guide. Oh, yes, good job. Good job, a TV guide. Elizabeth! A TV guide. I'm gonna get the TV guide. Oh my God, chat. We're gonna get the TV guide. We're gonna get the TV guide, chat. We're gonna get involved. Elizabeth! Elizabeth says with the 50, chat. She said, I think it was the new street craze of ketamine, the date rape drug. A cat tranquilizer renders you unable to move, and fentanyl that killed. Ooh. So Elizabeth, you think that is one of those drugs, right? One of them, or a mixed concoction that put them all out at the same time. That's what Elizabeth believes. Maybe it was a concoction of something. Even the family believes that as well. How can they all pass out at this around the same time? Guys, think about it. If they didn't pass out at the same time, it'll take 10 seconds to be like, yo, you okay? Give me the phone. Get the phone. 911. That'll take 30 seconds. Think about that, guys. Good comment, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, thank you. You're talking. Thank you for Elizabeth. You're wild. Thank you. Heather says it only airs on Monday through Friday. You know what's weird, guys? I'm gonna tell you something about this case. I'm gonna tell you something about this case. You know what I just thought of? Hold on, I'm gonna tell you something in just a second. Jason and Gina with the 5 super chat says, first time watching, and you have a great vibe, bro. Thank you so much. Love from Brooklyn, NYC. Check us out when you get a chance. Thank you, bro. I'm from New York City too, bro. I appreciate that very much. You already know the vibes. I appreciate you. Thank you for the vibe and everything else, man. Appreciate that very much. Thank you, Jason and Gina. Much love. Thank you so much. Thank you. Pluto has Jeopardy 24/7, I do believe. 7 p.m. Eastern time and likely 6 p.m. in my opinion. Remember, there was a game, a football game. Remember that. Hold on real quick. Kansas City is Central Time, correct, chat? Lucy Bays with 100 stars. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Before the 3 frozen bodies were found in a yard, 2 days later when, I didn't read that. McGeene's fiancée requested a welfare check. While Willis' attorney also claims that his client did not get text or calls during the time period, Alex Lee Lawyers says different. Again, Elizabeth, thank you. During the time period, the 5th man claims he texted Willis after being contacted by the fiancé and Johnson's mother. Holy shit. Chat, you know what I just thought of? He didn't respond to Alex Lee neither. He didn't respond to Alex's text. Oh, something is not going on here. Oh my God. Remember, guys, if you want to bump somebody's important messages so I can see it, bump it or send it in stars. I see it in stars. I tell people this all the time. Alicia with the 200 stars says, why wouldn't has Willis offer them to stay in his house for the night if he already knew they weren't safe to drive? Ooh, that's a good one. Alicia, I'm going to get to that. I'm going to get to the drugs part with the fourth person. I'm going to get to that. The fifth man claims he texted Willis after being contacted by the fiancé's and mother, and that Willis did not reply. Oh my God. This is the Kansas City Police Department is reportedly still awaiting an autopsy result with Captain Jake Benica, I don't know how to say that, forgive me, stating that the incident is 100% not being investigated as a homicide. Well, there you go, Kansas City Police. That's your mistake. That's your mistake right there. You shouldn't have a name to investigate it in general. You shouldn't have a name. You should leave it open and check any scenario, anybody, everybody's a target. These people die unexpectedly. It's not right. Jeopardy website T airs at 3:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Yeah, but the game been ended though. The game been ended. No, it ended late. Excuse me, late. It ended late.
Three Chiefs fans found dead after a gap.
All right, guys, we got another new video. Hit that share button for me, guys. We got another new video, y'all. Another new video. New video, new information. That's what we do here on Chronicle. I get information from articles, different news stations. I get it all from you, even from TikTok, Twitter, you name it. I combined it all so we can cross-reference the data to make sure we get truth and fact here on Chronicle. We don't play. Cheryl Johnson with 145 stars says, what if the wine bottle Willis carried actually had the answer we're looking for? Because they could have been poisoned or drugged. Ooh. Cheryl, somebody did say that yesterday. Possibly. Did he already throw it out? Ooh, that's a good one. Kina with the 199 again says, Jeopardy website TV. Okay, I got to look for that website. I'm going to look for that, Kina. Thank you so much. Hot Honey with the 10. The 10 beans. She said, I checked 3 different KCMO TV guides, and there was no Jeopardy playing on any of them. What? Something's going on, chat. This story's not making sense. I sent you a message on Facebook 2 weeks ago. I hope you get it in one day. I'm sorry, honey, I get hundreds of messages a day. Hundreds. I'm behind over, I would say like 700 and something messages. Forgive me. Nans, 6 loves with the three. Thank you so much for the 3 super chat. I appreciate that, Nans. Thank you so much. Oh shit, I never heard this. Teresa said, I think it was some kind of nerve powder or gas. I mean, he is a scientist. Ooh, that is a good one. I'm reading these comments. Sandy with the 100 stars says, Willis, they must have frozen to death. What you talking about, Willis? Sandy says, right. New video, guys. Let's get to it.
Gathering at a friend's home to watch the team's last regular season game. Police headed to the residence after loved ones couldn't find the deceased. Officers reported locating one of the men dead on the back porch and the 2 other bodies in the backyard.
You're grieving, but you're also mad because you don't know all the circumstances, but you've been hearing bits and pieces, and what you're hearing isn't good.
The trio, Ricky Johnson, David Harrington, and Clayton McGeene, missing for 2 full days from Sunday, January 7th to the following Tuesday.
And wasn't aware of that they were missing until the police knocked on his door Tuesday night.
Attorney John Paserno represents the homeowner. He spoke to our Kansas City affiliate, saying his client had no idea the bodies of his friends were right outside his door.
He said goodbye to the other 3. And it was his belief at the time that they left outside through the front door, and that's the last time that he saw them.
Kansas City police telling NBC News the homeowner is cooperating, and neither he nor anyone else has been arrested or charged with any wrongdoing. There were no obvious signs of foul play, and there is not believed to be any threats to the community, according to the investigators.
They were left out in the cold, and then they had to wait for their bodies to thaw out for them to do an autopsy. That's something that you don't ever want to hear.
Ooh, so whatever that was in their system, it is still there. So let's just say, I'm not saying that Willis did something. I can't legally say that. I'm saying, in my theory, possibility, in my opinion, maybe so. But if the bodies are frozen and whatever was given to them, could it be possible that it's still in their system? You see, Jordan Willis, you may be this scientist, right? I'm saying, let's just say if you did it. I'm not saying you did, if you did it. Jordan, if you knew whatever that is that they died by, did you take into account for the cold outside that it's going to freeze their bodies? You see, guys, I didn't say that they didn't freeze. That's how they died. I'm saying that Kathy D, I see your comment on YouTube. I'm saying that after they died by whatever was given or poison to them, the freeze, absolutely. The cold definitely preserves something in their body. Jordan, did you think that far? You could be this smart guy, this brilliant, if you did it. I'm not saying you did here on Chronicle. I can't legally say that. But if you did you account for the cold? We're going to find out really soon. Or if you're that smart, that's what I'm afraid of, guys. I'm afraid of that. This toxicology report, we're just going to, imagine not finding anything. Imagine if it was just, I'm going to be honest with you. If it shows that there was nothing, then I'm going to have to look for a drug. I'm going to say that there was something given to them that completely goes away within 30 minutes. What drug is this? What sedative? What induced him in this way? What was it? Get ready for phone calls. I'm going to post the phone number in the comments in 10 minutes. So get ready, okay? Do not call. Just text your name. If you are a member wearing the green crown on YouTube, you get priority. You get first call. If you are a green badge member on Facebook, you are priority. So say that you're a member in the Facebook, but make sure that you are a member. If you're not a member and you text, I'm not going to call. It has to be members first, and then I'll call everyone else right after. So you can see your theory, your opinion. If it's drugs, what drug do you think it is? Anything else you think it is, in your opinion, you have a freedom. In my podcast, you have freedom of speech. You say anything you want. Just don't claim it's fact unless it's fact. That's all I ask. Let's continue. I played Fox. Dude, it's not good. I didn't want to play Fox. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Everybody keeps saying insulin. What is his motive to killing? Why does these 3 people, why these 3 people, but why not Alex Lee? You guys ever thought about that? Why not Alex Lee, chat? Why not? Alex Lee is alive. He's alive. He's alive. He's alive. Another troll, Nove? What's his name? What's the troll? Elizabeth, are you in the chat, by the way, Elizabeth? Elizabeth, are you in the chat? Can you let me know, chat, if Elizabeth types? Okay, let me get this video playing real quick.
Loved ones, meanwhile, did or charged with any wrongdoing. There were no obvious signs of foul play, and there is not believed to be any threats to the community, according to the investigators.
They were left out in the cold, and then they had to wait for their bodies to thaw out for them to do an autopsy. That's something that you don't ever want to hear.
Loved ones, meanwhile, overwhelmed with loss and grief, but also confusion.
Nobody really knows what happened on that night. It's just, I don't have any answers. He has to know something.
The homeowner also facing backlash online. People posting on social media questioning how he didn't realize his friends' bodies were right outside his house. The medical examiner has yet to release a cause of death, which investigators say will determine how they move forward. Meanwhile, Paserno, maintaining his client, is shocked at the loss of his friends and is mourning them as well.
This has hit him hard. If they were in distress, he certainly would have helped them.
In lieu of answers, the families and community are leaning on each other. David Harrington's mother creating a GoFundMe to help pay for the funeral costs, writing, quote, "I now have to put my son to rest. This was something we did not expect, as no parent ever does. I am asking for help today." The account getting $10,000 from one donor alone. Friends and family members.
Oh, so then they're good then. All right. Good for them.
Also gathering to celebrate the lives of their loved ones.
We're just going to keep praying and keep going, keep sharing our story.
Stephen Romo joins us live.
All right, guys, we're gonna get back here. I want to clear some misunderstandings because I'm getting different times of when the games start. I'm trying to create my own timeline. Tomorrow, I'm gonna bring out the big whiteboard that I did last time, and I'm gonna create my own timeline here because there's not a correct timeline out there. Not saying that the articles don't, but I have yet to see any updated ones, and I will do it my own self. I'm gonna do it my own self, and whoever wants that timeline, I'm gonna show it. Okay? The kickoff set to 1:25 p.m. The game started at 1:25 p.m. Thank you. I know you guys, everybody's saying 29 more subscribers to 10,000. I know we're almost there. I'm trying to calm down, be humble, but we will celebrate. We will celebrate, yes. I'm going to, when merch comes out, I'm going to give out one lucky subscriber over at YouTube a lucky t-shirt. It's going to be a member, though. Sorry. You know what? I can give one member and one regular follower over ads. One subscriber, excuse me. I'll probably do that just to celebrate. And for Facebook too. Why not? Facebook, I got you. 1:25 p.m., guys. You see that? You see that? PT time. Okay? All right? So, the game started at 3. What is this? That's 3 p.m., right? Elizabeth is here. Elizabeth. Thank you, Story. Is she a member? I can't see her comments. There's so many comments. Is she a member? YouTube. We have 2,000 people watching, but only 771 likes. Come on, guys. Just 300 more likes. I would appreciate it very much. That's 3:25 CS time. 3:25. That's when the game started. The game started at 3:25. So when did the game finish? So if it started at 3:25. Oh my God, we're almost there. Hold on, guys. Let me pause it real quick. We're almost there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh! Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's go! Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. You guys, congratulations on Chronicle, everybody. We're going to get back to the program, everybody. I just want to say, congratulations, not to me only. I don't like to always take credit, everyone. I like to give credit. Everybody, look how fast we are growing. You're not going to believe it. 8,000 subscribers. 8,000 subscribers in 2 weeks. One of the fast growing channels on YouTube on the niche of true crime. I am the fastest growing channel on YouTube on the niche, under the niche true crime. 8,000 subscribers in 2 weeks. Oh my God. #1 fastest growing. Let's go! Congratulations to everybody. Congratulations, everybody. Congratulations.
Another one. Another one.
You guys are incredible. It's not for me, guys. I'm saying it to you because, yes, I'm the host. I created this. I did this. But it is you that are bringing the family together. You guys are doing this. It's all of you in the comments, in the chat. I am nothing. I am nothing compared to y'all. Look at the chat. Look at YouTube popping off. Look at YouTube. Look at you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at YouTube. Oh my, YouTube is wild. Facebook. Look at YouTube right now. YouTube is crazy right now. Look at them. Look at this. Oh my God. It's because of every single one of you, Facebook and YouTube people. It's because of you guys. You guys. You guys. Welcome, Deanna K. Deanna K, welcome to the family. She just joined the family. Thank you so much, Deanna K. Thank you. Thank you for joining the family. Appreciate that. Enjoy all your perks. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys did this. And Chronicle is one of the fastest growing channel. Is ranked #1 fastest growing on podcast on Facebook and #1 fastest growing on YouTube. So my ratio between subscribers in just 2 weeks, I got 8,000. So 10,000 every 3 weeks is crazy. That's crazy. That means that you get to tell people that you were here at the beginning of this channel. After more true crime stories that are continue to come out every day, you are unique in your own way. You will grow with the channel. You will have proof. You would be there from the beginning. You would show and tell people that I was part of this community, this family that Nove has built, that you are a part of. You've been here since 8,000 subscribers, 7,000, 6,000, 5,000, 2,000, since Gavin Tito, since the riots in New York City, since the Black Lives Matter march, since Brian Koberger, since Alicio case, the Gypsy case. You've been here from the beginning, and I want to congratulate every single one of you. It is not me only, it is you. I cannot take credit. You are it. You are the family. You are part of Chronicle. You are that number. This exists because of you, and I want to congratulate you as well. You guys are incredible. I never thought that this type of dream could come true, but with hard work and research and facts and with the passion comes results, and that's because of you, and I appreciate you. So I am nothing without you guys, and I'm humbly, and I thank you. We will continue to grow as we are, all right? Holy chicken strips. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. Hot Honey with a 20. Oh my God. She says, congrats, Nove. You are a friggin' rock star. We love and support you 1,000%. Hot Honey, thank you for being amazing. Elizabeth. Wait, Elizabeth, was that another one? Starry Night. Does Elizabeth have a membership or not? All right, let's continue the story, guys. Let's continue the stories. Oh my God, you guys are still going. YouTube is wild. YouTube is crazy. All right. Let's keep going, guys. Let's keep going. We celebrated. We did it. We did it. Thank you, guys. Becky with the 2 super chat. She says, great job. You're the best. Belky Alkins, thank you for the super chat. We appreciate you very much. Yeah, I'm going to give out 2 T-shirts from each. YouTube is getting 2 T-shirts, and Facebook. I'm going to select one lucky member, and 1 lucky member on Facebook, 1 lucky member on YouTube, and 1 follower on YouTube, and 1 follower on Facebook. Just, I don't know how I'm going to do it, how I'm going to choose. I guess randomly, I guess. Thank you so much, Lisa B. Thank you. All right, guys, let's continue this, all right? All right. So we're back talking about the case of the 3 Chief fans. Let's keep going. Guys, I'm losing my voice because of you guys. You're making me yell.
Parent ever
Love
does.
You. Love you guys.
I'm asking for help today.
I love
the account getting $10,000 from 1 donor alone. Friends and family members also gathering to celebrate the lives of their loved ones.
We're just going to keep praying and keep going, keep sharing our story.
Stephen Romo joins us live on set. So, Stephen, this is such a bizarre situation. It's gotten a lot of national attention, which has led to TikTok detectives, social media sleuths, if you will.
That's us.
How are the families reacting to that and all the theories that are being put out there?
Yeah, not very well. We heard from Lori Cruz. She's David's girlfriend. In this piece, she sent us quite a long statement, obviously a lot of strong feelings, particularly about these online sleuths and these theories. She said, quote, David didn't do drugs and was strong about not doing them, especially what's been spoken about on social media. And we also spoke to Adriana, Ricky's girlfriend, for this piece. She told me that she just wishes people would be more respectful. She understands people have questions and they would like to know exactly what's gone on, but she wishes they would just wait until we get a cause of death, and then it would make more sense to her for them to have.
You see, there are certain family members that want to wait, but there are certain family members that just want answers now. They want answers now. Do I have a P.O. box? Yes, I do have a P.O. box. I do. I do have a P.O. box. I do. I will release the P.O. box tomorrow. I got you. I'll release it on members first, then Discord. Okay, I'll do it tonight. I got you. The start time of the football game was at 3:25 CST time. That means that this game ended at what time? Let's see here. Oh, I have it right here. Perfect. Yes, the kickoff started at 4:25 Eastern time. That means 3:25. Yeah, but what time did it end, chat? What time did it end? I would have to watch the game and find out. Does anybody know the end time? It started at 3:25. 3:25. And that's when the game started. So Willis, the 3 men, and Alex are watching this game. Alex says he leaves while they're watching Jeopardy. So I'm trying to create this timeline so we could better understand, see if there's any holes in their statements. I'm not leaving nobody. Nobody's off the hook. Nobody. It ended at 6:30. Penny says it ended at 6:30. Whoa. So then what the hell they were doing the whole time? Roxy Finney became a supporter. Welcome to the Chronicle family over at Facebook. Remember, guys, on Facebook only, when you join through Safari, laptop, or computer. Not through Apple or Google, like not through the app. Try to not do that, okay? If you already did, that's fine. But if you want to become a supporter, new supporter, do that. So somebody's saying that it ended at 6 o'clock. 6:30, somebody said. The game ended at 7:17 Eastern time. Ah, okay, 7 o'clock. Read Carissa Hoffman's. I don't have nobody under that DM, under that name. Yes, the lawyer did say that Willis went to bed while they were still there. That's where, this is where he messed up. He messed up. Let me finish watching this. Hold on.
Have speculation. It seems like some people treat this a bit like entertainment, and of course that is offensive. One thing they all have in common, though, agreeing that there are just so many answers here, it's hard not to try to theorize.
So many questions,
Questions,
Yeah.
exactly. It's hard not to theorize what exactly has gone on here.
Yeah, and until police come out with some type of definitive statement of what happened or how they died, I think it's going to keep leading to speculation.
We're fine. We can speculate. We have that right. That's fine. Okay, I know somebody sent me a DM. They sent me a DM of this. I'm gonna show you guys something, okay? I can't say what YouTuber posted this, but I seen this. I seen this, and what do I always say to you guys when watching Chronicle? Cole said, it is a stupid line of thought. Stop thinking about Jeopardy time. Cole, no, I don't think it's stupid at all. I think any clue, any time, if we could create a timeline, we can cross-reference with statements, Cole. I don't know if you ever done this before, Cole. You sound like you probably haven't. But Jeopardy time, the game time, we create a timeline, we cross-reference their statement. That's how we could generate a timeline and to see if it's true or not. I've done this plenty of times. So you don't have to do that, but I'm going to do it, Cole. But welcome to the podcast. Yeah, so this is what I want you guys to be very careful for. Be very careful for, okay? I want you guys to be very careful. This is all I'm going to say. I can't say where this came from or anything. I'm not going to give no hate to nobody. Be careful is what I'm saying. That's all. I'm not saying anything bad. I'm just saying be careful. Okay? I'm not going to say anything. Chat, I'll let chat say it. Be very careful. We need an accurate timeline. Correct, Gemini. You got it. Accurate timeline. We need an accurate timeline. That's what we need here. And it's hard to get that. It's hard. And that's what I want to be able, I want to be able to get. Because we're getting different answers. If we get different statements from different lawyers, we don't know who's right. We don't know who's right. We got Alex right here saying that he's lying about that. His times are wrong. He's changing his times because of these poor 3 victims. But then this guy is changing what he said. We don't know if he actually said it or he's saying it. He said he misspoken, not that Willis misspoken. That's where this is messing up. This is why this is messing up. This is why. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. Hold on, everybody. Sorry about that. Give me 1 second. There's another new video. Oh, yeah, there is. It's this one, yeah. All right, phone calls. Let's do it. Are you guys ready for phone calls, or we're going to do phone calls right? Let me see. Because I know you guys got a lot to say. You guys got a lot to say. All right, we're doing members priority. Remember, text it. Say you are a member. If you already text again. If I missed it. Not like so much, but text again. Ping the phone number right now. Okay, guys. YouTube, the phone number is now pinned. When is the next football game, guys? Is it Sunday? You know what I should do? I should host a football game on Discord for private members only. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, I pay for football, so you guys can watch it for free on my end. Ooh, I probably should never said that. Disregard that. Never mind. Never mind. I gotta stop trying to be a hero all the time. Disregard that message. I misspoken. In words of Persano, I misspoken. I got to stop being a hero all the time. It's going to get me in trouble. All right. Phone number is now pinned. I am welcoming everyone to call in, and then let's see what happens. Let's see. Let's see.
Mystery still surrounds the circumstances involving 3 men who were found dead outside of a Kansas City home. They had allegedly been watching a football game with friends, but their bodies were found 2 days after the game when...
Remember, guys, don't just say you remember, because I'm going to see if you remember, okay? I'm going to check. Be very careful, okay? I'm checking messages, so you can DM me on Facebook or Discord.
Hello.
Hey, this is Noah from Chronicle. How are you? Thank you so much for calling.
Hi, it's Deanna. I'm here in California. Now I got something to rack your brain.
Oh.
Now, the 3 guys, they all go over there, watch the game. After the game, they probably played some dice. They're continuing to drink. One of them busts out a joint that is laced with fentanyl, but they don't know. They just think it's a joint. Most people will go outside to smoke the weed because they don't want the smell inside the home. So I bet you all 4 or 5 of them went outside and were smoking. Jordan was a little too tipsy or whatever. He goes back inside. Now he's under the influence thinking he might be sending his friends out, but he's actually coming in the back door. He goes in and lays down on the couch. The 3 guys, which are big guys, well, 2 of them are big guys, they stay out there and continue smoking and goofing around out in the backyard. Then the 2 guys could have been wrestling. One went down, then the other one went down, and then the third one probably was trying to go back to the house to get in, but he ends up going down, and they all overdosed. And the reason why Jordan didn't overdose because he went back in early and didn't continue to smoke with the 3 guys.
So let me ask you this then.
And,
what could they have taken where it wasn't Alex and Willis who have taken it?
What do you mean? Taking what?
So Alex is alive. Willis is alive. Why did them 3 died around the same area, around the same time, but not them 2?
See, that's what I'm thinking is when Jordan, I don't know how the 5th guy, I'm thinking the 5th guy is already gone at this point when they're out there smoking.
Mm-hmm.
And I think all 4 of them went outside to smoke. And for whatever reason, Jordan went back inside. He was, getting maybe groggy or whatever, and it was hitting him. He goes back inside, and now he's under the influence, so he's misunderstanding that he's going in his backyard. He's not seeing his friends out. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because being under the influence, you can distort things. And so then that's why he went straight to the couch and passed out. Now, when he passed out, the 3 guys are still out there smoking, carrying about, and they end up succumbing and overdosing out there. And Jordan is passed out on the couch. He thinks, I sent them out and walked them to the door, but technically he was walking back in from outside, but his being under the influence distort his perception. Do you understand what I mean?
I think I understand what you're talking about. Okay. So it distorted his perception on things okay. I think I see what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah, because I think now he's trying to backtrack and he's worried because he probably either, supplied it or didn't want, to be caught up in this or whatever, and him being under the influence too.
That part I understand. Supplying it, so he's denying it.
That or because they died in his house. And he also was doing it too. So that would explain why he was out for 2 days. But the reason why he didn't die from an overdose is because he probably felt the effects sooner and went inside and didn't continue to smoke it where the 3 guys were continuing to smoke it.
That's actually, I'm very open-minded. And if there's a possibility that Willis is actually innocent and by truth, then it is. Then it is what it is. But if you're telling me that he did probably take what they took, you know what? Probably, you know what I'm thinking? I'm gonna work around your theory. What if he took what they took, but he only felt minimal effect because he took little versus what they took?
Yep, and they stayed and continued to stay outside. He went in and laid on the couch. The couch is right there by the door, by the backyard. He passed out on the couch, so that's where he comes in and says, I passed out on the couch. And now he's passed out. He's not going to hear anything going on around him. The way to debunk this is to find out the neighbors heard any ruckus in the backyard, because these guys are going to be loud.
So I think the way to debunk this is to see if cross-reference Willis and Alex in a separate room to see what drugs they took and see if we come up with different answers.
Yeah, you can do a drug test, but it'd be too late now because it's been
not a drug
too
test.
long.
You question them if there was drugs at play and who took it. Because if Alex took no drugs, he took no drugs, then we could see how 3 of them died and not Alex. But if Willis took it, why Willis didn't die?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You
so
see what I'm
yeah, if
saying?
all 3 of them show under the influence of the same drug, then yes, then that could be a possibility. Yeah, but I mean, I live up here in the mountains. I sit there and watch. In California, pot is legal. I sit there and watch these guys smoking weed all the time, and the way that they act and the way that they go outside, and it just kind of makes sense. And I've seen them where they'll go out there and smoke with a buddy, and the one buddy will be like, "Oh man, this is hitting me. I'm going inside," and the other guys are like still caring about smoking outside. You know, for a good 15, 20 minutes after the other guy already gone back inside.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, so then that is a theory that actually has a lot of play in it. I'm not going to lie. That actually is a very good theory, even though that means it would subject Willis partial innocence then, depending on, but his alibi is not consistent. His statement is not consistent. Now, I cannot be biased here. I can't just, No,
I'm not going to be biased either, but I'm just saying is that if he was under the influence and he was actually took some of it and he's under the influence, his perception is going to be totally distorted.
Okay.
It's like if you're drunk, if you're so drunk, have you ever gotten, I mean, come on, I'm 54 and I've gotten shit-faced before.
Right.
And my friends go, "Don't you remember?" "No, I didn't do that. I did this way." And they go, "No, you did this way." When you're under the influence, things get distorted. So he could probably be thinking, "Oh, well, yeah, I walked him to the door," but in actuality, he was walking back in from the back door, and he just was thinking.
Well,
that
he didn't walk in the
out.
back door. He says for a fact he didn't. It was stated by the lawyer. He said he doesn't use the back door.
But like I said, under the influence, it could be totally distorted.
I understand. I'm with you on that. I'm trying to take every theory I can, but if it doesn't make I'm cross-referencing your theory to what is given us, what is given to us. We know that there's another guy, right? Alex. Alex is saying that,
and I
Willis,
think he left. And I think he left. I think the 5th guy left before they went out and smoked.
Okay, that's a possibility. Willis' lawyer said they all left at the same time. You see what I'm So you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
right?
that doesn't make sense at all. I get you there.
That's the point that I'm making to you is that Alex said that he left them. He left. Willis is saying that he walked them out and went to sleep. Then Willis also said that he went to bed and left them. You see what I'm saying? This is where we are getting confused.
Yeah, and that's where I think, like I said, I think the 5th guy left. They decided, let's go outside and smoke this weed. Probably either the 5th guy brought it or whoever brought it. They went out and smoked. The one kid said, "Oh man, I don't feel so good. I'm going inside." He goes inside, passes out on the couch. The other 3 stay outside continued to smoke, and then they just basically, dropped right there because they overdosed. And the cops did say there was no foul play, so there was no struggle. So I doubt it. They were dragged outside. You would see drag marks. The cops would see all that. So, and if they were thrashing about or, they would have seen that. It just sounds like they just dropped where they stood.
Thank you for this theory. I think this is a different light to this theory. And I like your theory. I do. I don't care. I don't care if this points to Willis being innocent. I care about the truth. That's what I care about. That's what I want. I want the truth. Let's just say Willis didn't do it. I'm gonna continue that sentence after you're done. I'm gonna pause right there, and I'm gonna continue after this phone call. And you're gonna see what I'm gonna say. What if Willis didn't do this? And go ahead. You can finish.
Oh, no, I was just going to say that I also read an article that there was a rise in Connecticut that several students were overdosed on fentanyl and weed, smoking it. So it is on the rise. So they do have a documented case of a 16-year-old overdosing, but luckily he got Narcan right away. But he went down, and they had to give him 4 doses of Narcan. So that's how fast you'll drop. So this kid had to have 4 doses of Narcan.
Okay. I'm going to look that up. Or if you can send a story to me, I'm going to look it up. I'm going to look up that story. Thank you so much. I love this.
You're welcome.
I love this theory. Thank you.
I told you it'd rack your brain.
It will. Very good. Very good. I love it. We love you, and thank you for calling.
All right. Thank you. I will continue watching. Have a good night.
All right. Now, you too. Bye-bye. I told her to pause for a second. I'm going to pause that sentence. Guys, I think I have something that's going to rock your brain. I just thought of something. By the way, Teresa said, congratulations to my cat's favorite YouTuber creator. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. I know people are sending super chats over at YouTube. I got you. I just have to take phone calls. I'm trying to do one thing, all these things at once. I'm sorry. Wait, somebody else said something, didn't they? Wait. Ashley R. with the 5 super chats said, congratulations on 10K. We deserve it, and we love you so much. Ashley R. right here. Thank you so much, Ashley. We appreciate you. Thank you. That means a lot. Lana with the 200 stars. Thank you so much, Lana. And Erica Lynn with the 145 stars. Miss G Monty with the 100 stars. Thank you guys so much. Guys, can I ask you guys a question? Are you guys ready for this? We're so focused. Drugs, fentanyl, weed, Xanax, sedation, more of all these drugs, right? Somebody says, oh, but maybe it's not nobody's fault. Maybe they took it together and they're having a party. Nobody ever thought about this, did you? Who supplied the laced drug? Who supplied the fentanyl? Who supplied the Xanny, the ketamine? Who supplied it? Who did this? High probability is drug or poison related. Maybe they both did it. Who? Who did it? Who? Who brought it to the party? Whose idea was like, hey, you know what? You guys want to try something? Hey guys, I got some weed. You guys ever try a little bit of... We're so stuck on what they died from. We got to wait for toxicology. We got to wait for the report. Medical examiner. We got to keep talking about Willis and his lawyer and his stupid lawyer who needs a lawyer. His lawyer needs another lawyer. But if no one's to blame, who supplied it? Oh, Willis, if I could just sit you right down. Willis, please, if I could just sit you right down and ask you, okay, Willis, you didn't know your friends died, but you partied with them, didn't you? What did you guys drink? Ha, well, we drank wine. Oh, you drank wine? Okay, did you smoke? Yeah, we had some weed and okay, who provided the weed? I don't want to say that. Why, Willis? I mean, maybe, Alex, do you know? Alex, do you know who supplied this type of drug? Maybe they took, allegedly. Who brought it to the party? Could maybe one of them three did it? Possibly. Maybe. I don't know if anybody, I don't know who brought it. What I'm trying to tell you is we need to connect with the people who are alive. I would put them in a different room and I would question Willis and I would question Alex. And I'd be like, who brought the drugs to the party? If there is drugs, who brought it? Oh my God, if I get different answers, that means somebody's lying. Because last time I checked, Willis, you had a couple statements along with your lawyer that contradicts. But then guess what? Somebody else at the party was alive. Not these three, because they sadly deceased. It was Alex. Alex, you are the key to this. You are the key because your statement conflicts in a way where you even said it yourself that the lawyer was lying. I am going to try to get an interview with somebody. I know someone who takes every drug you can possibly know. She takes a lot of drugs, a lot, with her permission, and I want to be respectful to her. I want to get her an interview on Chronicle, and I want to know the effects. I want to know, what does it feel? Can you possibly die with this drug or this drug? How much can you take? She does a lot. I want to give her an exclusive interview on Chronicle along with other news that I'm going to cover in articles on this podcast. And I want to get involved. I want to see what drug can it possibly be? Because if it wasn't a drug, could it have been poison? And if it was poison, why didn't Alex feel sick? Why didn't Willis? Why? Alex lawyered up. Yes, he did. Tara with the super chat, with the 99 super chat. She says, Lana from Truth and Transparency is a huge fact checker. And she said the game ended at 7:17. Didn't know of it. Hope. Boo, congrats to your 10K. Thank you so much, Tara, to the 10K. I appreciate that. And why stand up? Thank you so much, Tara. I appreciate that so much. All right. Something's weird here. Something's a little weird here. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. That's weird. That doesn't just happen. Let's take another caller. Kenna, I got Kenna. She's a member. Kenna, you a member? Where's Kenna at? You're a Chronicle member, right? You got that crown?
Hello?
Hello, Kenna. This is No from Chronicle. How are you?
Hi, hon. How are you?
I'm doing so good. Thank you so much for tapping in. We appreciate you. Please tell us your perspective on this case. You have anything you wish to say?
Well, I wanted to tell you that you need to watch Nancy Grace. She had a panel of experts on there, and it was pretty informative. what
So
she talked about.
I do have the Nancy Grace video with me right here already. I have it. I'm just a little skeptical on putting it on because I don't want to get copyrighted. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
I don't want to get copyrighted. A lot of YouTubers are not doing it. They're just playing the audio. But here's what I do. You know what? Here's what I do. I'm going to start a new podcast. I'm probably going to do 2 podcasts tomorrow. I'm going to do one with Nancy Grace, and I'm going to end that podcast and then get back on later tonight, tomorrow that night, and then we'll do another podcast. How about that?
Sounds great. But I also have, why is the screen off of the front of the house?
Oh, I don't know.
The door's all locked and the guy's trying to get in through the front window, maybe thinking the window was open.
I mean, Willis did say that. Obviously, he let them out the house, or possibly they tried to get back in. That's possible. That's possible. That is possible. But the screen was there because it was just a photo taken. I don't necessarily know if that's related to the case, but it is something to look into.
Yeah, I was just curious, and also, he's a scientist dealing with AIDS and COVID and the vaccines for all that. Who's saying he didn't use them as guinea pigs for a new drug to cure, but it worked the opposite?
I mean, hey, that's a possibility. What I really wanted to know, let me ask you a question. You said COVID. Is that true? He works with, he deals with COVID?
Yes.
Really?
He works with COVID and he works with AIDS and some other.
Yeah, I know the HIV, but I didn't know
things.
COVID related. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Huh.
Yeah, he helped design some of the vaccines or something.
Ooh, I didn't know that. Okay, so maybe possible to do with maybe a drug he made, possibly. Just a theory, you know?
Right.
Yeah, that's a good working theory. Yeah.
And if it had the wrong effect and the guy got sick from it or passed away like they did from it,
right,
they may think they just have that disease.
You know, why didn't Alex get sick from this?
Because maybe he didn't use it on Alex.
Maybe he didn't take it or whatever. What was in there? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, possibly. You're right about that. Thank you so much for these theories. I appreciate you, Kenna. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, hon. Have a good night.
You too. Take care. Have a good night.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
She's so sweet. Let's take another caller. Let's take a non-member. We call 3 members. Let's call Kimmy. This is an interesting case, isn't it, guys? Interesting case. New details emerge. I can't wait for what tomorrow's going to bring.
Hello.
Hey, Kimmy. This is No from Chronicle. How are you?
Hello.
Hi. You mind muting the TV?
Oh, yes, I just did.
Hi, how are you? Welcome. Thank you so much for wanting me to call. How are you? Rose. Have a good night, Rose.
How are you? I love your show.
Oh, thank you so much. And we love you. Thank you for watching.
Thank you. I think, I live in Missouri. I think these guys, Willis is guilty. I'm going to say that. I think the police, I think either he's related to somebody in the police department. Excuse me.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I think he's related to somebody in the police department.
Ah, okay. You think? Oh, you know what's so crazy about that theory? A lot of people were saying this. A lot of people in the chat believes that he has some type of pool relation. Chat. People in the chat. Do you believe that theory that he believe? Like, do you guys believe that he has some type of relation or pool in the police department? So you believe that, huh, Kimmy?
Yes, I do.
And that's why he's probably
yes, I do.
He got
the
away.
Police department where I live, all around here in Missouri, they are. I know there's good cops, but I'm sorry, there's bad ones too.
Yeah, you're right about that. You're absolutely correct about that. So you think?
But I go ahead.
No, please, you go ahead. It's fine. Go ahead.
I think Willis is definitely sus. Why did he leave? Why did he leave immediately?
Why did Willis pack up and leave in the U-Haul immediately? I mean, it's not like we're gonna find him. People are gonna know where can you go, Willis, that people cannot find you. People, this is a whole nationwide story. A whole nationwide story. Somebody's gonna recognize you. When they do, they're gonna follow you home and see exactly where you live and tell everybody. So that's a good question. Why leave? Why?
He left because he had to. He's guilty.
You believe he's guilty?
Yes.
And what's your
I
thought?
absolutely do.
What's your thought on this fifth guy?
I think he brought what they all took.
Oh, you think that he brought the drugs?
Yes.
So
yes, he or he and Willis were hooked up together with the drugs.
So you think it was drug related, the cause of death, correct?
Yes.
That's interesting.
I think it was fentanyl or the trank drug that's out that they're mixing the fentanyl with.
Oh shit. That's crazy. Trank, like a tranquilizer trank?
It's ketamine is what it is. They mix it with fentanyl. And if you look on YouTube, there's videos all over of people standing all bent over. They're just standing in the street, bent over, not moving, not doing anything. And they're dying.
So what do you think about them being separate? One dying on the porch, one dying in the backyard? Like two of them dying in the backyard, like a little further from what I heard.
That I don't know. I think the drugs take effect. People have different chemistry. You know, everybody's made up differently.
Right.
A certain amount of drugs is going to affect somebody else differently than it does another person. One person can do more, the other person can't. It depends on a lot. It's just it's a tragedy what's happened to these men.
It is. It's, you know, we haven't even took the time out to like, I'm so focused on finding justice for these people. And, you know, I definitely just want to say rest in peace to these men, and their families are going through it. It's sad. You know, I can't tell you.
Very sad.
I can't tell you for a fact, right, about who's responsible. People are saying Willis. People are saying Alex. The world is divided. Do they know more? Do they don't? This is so hard. People lie. And especially this lawyer. Oh, this lawyer is pissing me off.
The lawyer is the worst.
Oh my!
He is the absolute worst.
Keep preaching. Keep preaching. He is terrible.
He is the worst.
It's ridiculous how he just contradicts himself. Well said. Well said.
Oh, yeah. Typical lawyer. Sorry. So many lawyers out there, but...
Right. He just want the money. He just want that bag. That's what he wants.
Yeah.
That's what he wants. Typical lawyer.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Kimmy, I appreciate you so much. And thank you for your contribution.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
You're so welcome.
Keep up the good work.
I will. Justice is swift. I got you.
Peace out, my man.
All right. Peace out. She's so cute. Oh, my God. Peace out, my man. Oh, you ladies are adorable. Kaylee Paulette, if I butcher your name, please don't hate me. She said, best podcast, ever been watching you. Oh, ever been watching you since the beginning on Facebook. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. When is the merch coming out? Merch comes out March. And it's going to be for members. So people, all right, so you see the chat? People don't know this. The chat here. You see this? You see the chat? You see the people with the green? All my members, comment real quick. If you're a member, comment. You see, I'm just explaining something real quick and then we'll go back. You see the members here they have the crown? You see that crown? And then they're highlighted green. On my end, they stand out. So it's like, Starry Night has the blue crown because she's been, as you continue to grow and be a member consistently each month, it's reoccurring. Your crown changes. It gets bigger and the color changes. And if you're here for 4 years straight, the crown is a color that I can't tell you. It's a secret. See? And then people on YouTube, Facebook, they have the same exact thing. If you have a badge, see, look, hey, hello. You see all them badges on Facebook? Their badge grows. It morphs. They are members. That's to answer your question. All right, so let's go back. Let's take one more caller. Sorry, that was loud. Sorry about that. Tess Johnson with the 100 stars says an article in US Today said Jordan works remotely for a New York hospital. Can you send that to me, Tess Johnson?
Hello.
Hello, Lisa. This is No from Chronicle. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing great, thanks.
You're so welcome. Where are you calling from, Lisa?
Well, I'm calling from Kansas City, Missouri, and I actually live very close to the scene of this tragedy.
Whoa, how far?
Less than a mile, just down the street, basically.
Whoa, you can't be serious right now. Can we welcome Michelle to the family? She became a supporter. Michelle,
definitely.
welcome.
But the reason I wanted to call was there's something that's kind of bugging me about this thing, and I thought I'd throw it out there and see if anybody has any ideas.
Well, okay, absolutely. Everybody, let's listen up. This is Lisa Kay. She said she lives just a couple of streets down.
Yes, that's correct.
Ooh, of course. Okay.
But what I was thinking about was that back door of that house goes right out to that patio, and that door it should have had a lot of action that night. Those guys, if they ran out of that house in distress, would they lock that door behind them? I assume they went out that door, mainly because the fiancée supposedly broke into the basement window. Why would she not just open the back door if it was unlocked? But apparently it must have been locked.
Very well thought out. Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Most people didn't catch that. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I just wondered how that door got locked. Did it get locked, after the guys were dead? Did he lock the door? Did they run out the front door and run to the back? That doesn't make any sense.
So, Lisa, do you believe in process of elimination?
Yes.
If the doors are locked on the sides and she could not go in, but she broke in through the basement, what does that tell you?
The back door was locked.
It was all locked. So how the hell do you walk out people out the house and you sleep on the couch?
Yeah.
And then they walk right back inside?
Yeah, they would go right back in. Yeah, and so who locked it? Did he lock it before he went to bed? And he didn't see anything out there? Something just stinks about that. So I just wanted to throw that out there to everybody.
You see what? Very good, Lisa. Very good. This is why I take phone calls, because you guys are very intelligent. You ask questions, and we need to ask questions so we can answer these questions with answers. And, we cross-reference that to what we have available to the public. That's how we get it done. I love that. Lisa K, you're amazing.
Yes, indeed.
Love that.
Well, thank
Love
you
that.
so much. I appreciate you taking my call, and good luck with everything. You're doing a great job. I appreciate you.
And I appreciate you. We love you here at Chronicle. Thank you for watching.
Thank you. You guys have a great night.
You too now. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
I love y'all. I love y'all, bro. I love y'all. Y'all just know it. Y'all know. Y'all really know. Y'all really know. I think Willis locked it. How the hell did they get in the backyard? Even the lawyer said they didn't go to the backyard. The lawyer said, I don't believe they went to the backyard. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. Come on, chat. Come on now. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's take another caller.
Hello.
Hello, Sandy. This is No from Chronicle. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you. Where you calling from, Sandy?
Nampa, Idaho.
Idaho. Okay, nice. So tell me your thoughts on this case real quick.
Well, I just wanted to make a comment first. You know how law enforcement, they said, oh, there's no foul play, whatever. And then we got Willis over here saying, well, I guess they froze to death. So do these two parties not realize that they are making each other look really stupid?
Yes.
Law enforcement they're making themselves look like a bunch of Keystone cops. They don't know what they're doing.
Say that again. Say that again.
Law enforcement, they're making themselves look like a bunch of Keystone cops. Come on, they're embarrassing themselves. Really, take a step back and realize what you're doing to your whole agency there. You're making yourselves look like a bunch of amateurs, you don't know what you're doing, you don't know how to investigate. And then you got Willis over here, he's a scientist or whatever, he's really smart. No, you're going to say, I guess they froze to death. You're making yourself look stupid, because if you're going to come up with something that dumb of an excuse, and it's obvious that that's not exactly all that happened to them, they're both making themselves look dumb.
Yes. Well said. These lawyers are making, and you know what? Somebody's lying, because one lawyer is saying that the other lawyer is a liar. Hello?
Are there?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Okay. So, but yeah.
Yes. I was agreeing with you. I'm like, yes, because one lawyer is saying that the other lawyer is a liar.
Yeah, and the lawyers too. Come on. Are they court appointed, or are they do they have their own practice? What's going on with that?
Oh, that's right. There's a word for that. It's a lawyer, and then there's another word. I forgot what's it called. You're right about that. You're right.
Come on. It's you guys are all really looking stupid here. If the public and, as they call them, the online sleuths or whatever, social media sleuths, if everybody else is sitting here and trying to gather all these thoughts and theories, whatever else, but you guys are coming out to the public with these things, and you guys are the professionals, there's a problem here.
Yep. New video, guys.
You know what I mean?
New video.
That's really alarming to me.
Are you ready?
That really stood out to me. Okay, so you're telling us that we can't trust you guys as law enforcement professionals, supposedly. That's very scary. There's been cases, I myself, obviously, with probably along with everybody else, are waiting for the autopsy reports or whatever, toxicology reports. But I've followed cases before, in the past, that they have had the medical examiners give the courts false reports. So corruption just doesn't lie in law enforcement alone. It goes down the line. And it's very scary, because you can't really trust things like that. It's just, I don't know. It's very scary to me to think if law enforcement is going to be feeding the families, especially these dumb excuses, and they're expecting the families just to accept that. That's kind of scary. You know what I mean?
Right. No, you're right. You're absolutely.
Another thing that stood out to me really quick, because I know you have other callers, but I just wanted to mention the wording. Like, that's one thing I obviously we have to pay attention to the wordings. Like when they do, the announcements to the public, whatever. When they said that the fifth person is known to law enforcement. Known to them as in how? Like, do they have a record and they known to them because they have an extended record, a criminal record? Or are they an informant of some sort? Because if it was like an undercover or, cop or whatever, I'm pretty sure that they wouldn't have said known to law enforcement. But if you think about it, if it's like an informant of some sort, then there's a good chance that that's maybe why they would word it that way. Known to law enforcement.
No, known to law enforcement. I'm going to look into that, Sandy. Thank you for telling me that. If he's known to law enforcement, but in what manner are you known to law enforcement? That's very good. I'm going to look into that. Thank you so much for telling me that.
Stood out to me.
Thank you for telling me that. That's very good. Good catch. Thank you.
But anyway, so those are just a quick little things. I've got like a zillion questions, but just a few things off my mind.
No, wait, no, they were good. They were good. Thank you so much. That was great. And I'm going to look into that last statement you said. Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Okay. Well, thanks for letting me call.
Okay, Sandy, we love you. Thank you so much for watching.
Okay, later, Tater.
Later.
Bye.
You guys are fun. I love how every time you guys text and I call you to call in, you guys end the phone call with some funny shit. I love it. I do have a video that I want to share with you guys, but you know what? Let's save it because you're lucky, we might do a dual podcast tomorrow. We might do that. We might do that. So what I'm going to do, because I know it's 1:23 in the morning and it's not right. You guys got to go to sleep. Tess Johnson again with Undershot. She says, I sent a screenshot of the part of Jordan working for the New York hospital and I sent the link in the article. Thank you, Chess Johnson. Well done. I appreciate you so much. Let's see here. We might have a dual podcast tomorrow. I'm going to try to get that interview tomorrow as well. We got a lot to cover tomorrow. A lot. You guys be here or you're be square. I don't know why I said that. All right. I'm going to take more phone calls tomorrow. And Emily, welcome to the Chronicle Club over at YouTube. Welcome to the family, Emily. Enjoy your perks, enjoy your crown, enjoy your priority, and enjoy your discount on merch releasing in March. Enjoy that. All right, guys. I'm going to end this podcast. It's been 2.5 hours. It's late. I went on late for a reason. Sorry, I had an emergency. I had to get on late. I know it's really late. Before I go, guys, remember, hit that subscribe button over at YouTube. You guys, we did it. 1,001K likes. Oh my holy chicken strips. You guys are insane. And thank you so much for tuning in. Look at this. You guys did this. Look at this. Y'all did this. We did this in just 3 weeks. 3 weeks because of you guys. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. So much. I love you guys. Thank you for watching the podcast. And hit the like, hit the share, hit the sub before you go. That would allow you to tune into the podcast because on Chronicle, we get it done correct. And trust me, we get it done. We get the facts. We get your lovely callers calling in. We get the high energy. We engage. We get it popping. For every time you hit the subscribe, look at that. It goes up. You guys are amazing. YouTube, thank you for the likes. Facebook, we just need 20 more shares and we're done. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, for liking. You guys are amazing. The calls was actually really good today. Really, really good. Kimberly Hammond, you're funny. Thank you. Any updates on the Savannah Soto? That's a good question. So there was the funeral, but I didn't want to cover that because I want to give them their space. I know there were a few other people who covered the funeral. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give the family their space. I'm going to give them their time. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Before you go, somebody sent me something. Somebody sent to me that there were 6 bodies. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Somebody sent me this saying that there were 6 bodies found. What the hell happened here? Somebody sent me this story, and I found this video. Have a look at this. What is this?
Sheriff's deputies made a grim discovery last night. The 6 bodies were found near El Mirage. That's where we find Inland Empire Bureau Chief Rob McMillan. He joins us live with the latest. Rob, what have you learned?
Well, detectives have been out here since late last night trying to figure out what happened. Now, this is a dirt road here in the middle of the desert between Adelanto and El Mirage. All we know for sure about what happened out here is that 6 people are dead. This dirt road near El Mirage now blocked off with crime tape. The sheriff's homicide team trying to solve a mystery. The call coming in to San Bernardino County Sheriff's Dispatch around 8:15 last night, not to report a crime. The caller simply asking for a welfare check off Highway 395 in the middle of the desert.
This is a very remote desert area, and for that reason, CHP Aviation Division accompanied us to the call.
That's when, in pitch black conditions, responders made the horrifying discovery: 5 bodies found alongside 2 vehicles on the dirt road. By the time the sun came up, investigators had discovered another body.
As the investigation continued, early this morning, a 6th decedent was located at the scene, so we have a total of 6 at this point.
They have not confirmed whether the bodies were those of men or women, nor their approximate ages. They also aren't saying anything about how they died, although one of the vehicles is riddled with bullet holes.
We have not continued or any gunshot wounds or anything other than anything like that. It's going to be heartbreaking no matter what the situation is, what they discover out there as far as the circumstances surrounding it. So our investigators will continue to do their best to wrap this up quickly and get all the information possible to bring justice to those folks out there.
Now let's take a live look from overhead. These images coming in from Air 7 HD, and you get a pretty good idea of how expansive this crime scene is. That blue vehicle there, that's the one riddled with bullet holes. And then that part of the image that we're pixelating, we're doing that because those are 3 bodies. We believe those are the bodies that were charred. Apparently someone perhaps trying to conceal some evidence here by setting those bodies on fire. Again, detectives say they're going to be out here for quite some time. We believe the coroner just rolled up to the scene about 10 minutes ago. And one other thing, quite often when you have something like this, bodies discovered in the middle of the desert, one would surmise that perhaps the crime happened elsewhere and the bodies were simply dumped out here. But at this point, it does not appear that that's the case, because Sheriff's Department says they are focusing their entire investigation, at least at this point, on what's going on out here. At this point, there does not appear to be a second crime scene.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown.
What the hell? That's like some Breaking Bad cartel shit. He had to cover it because it was charred? What the hell is going on? What is that? 6 bodies found. I don't know if this is a case we can cover. If you have a case you want me to cover here on Chronicle, send it on Discord or send it !DC. Starry Night, I got to send you the exclamation points. I think it's DC. Yep, there it is. That's the Discord right there. Exclamation point DC on Facebook. We all talk there. In general chat. What the hell?
is coming in from Air 7 HD, and you get a pretty good idea of how expansive this crime scene is. That blue vehicle there, that's the one.
Look at all those bullet holes. Jesus Christ.
One riddled with bullet holes. And then that part of the image that we're pixelating, we're doing that because those are 3 bodies. We believe those are the bodies that were charred. Apparently someone perhaps trying to conceal some evidence here by setting those bodies on fire. Again, detectives say they're going to be out here for quite some time. We believe the coroner just rolled up to the scene about 10 minutes ago. And one other thing, quite often when you have something like this, bodies discovered in the middle of the desert, one would surmise that perhaps the crime happened elsewhere and the bodies were simply dumped out here. But at this point, it does not appear that that's the case, because Sheriff's Department says they are focusing their entire investigation, at least at this point, on what's going on out here. At this point, there does not appear to be a second crime scene.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown.
That's actually crazy. They don't know what the hell is going on. That's wild. Somebody made a good comment. It was Denise over at YouTube. Penny over at Facebook says, "Don't think I'd cover that." Yeah, it's a lot. Sandy over at Facebook said, "Seems as if they shot him up in the car, then they dragged him out and set them on fire." That is exactly what I thought. That's actually nuts. My neighbor had bullet holes in her vehicle over summer nuts. Oh my God. Over the summer. Nuts everywhere. Yeah, man. It was only a few of them were charred. Don't we need an invitation? No, I put the, I updated the Discord, did I not? Invite. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna post the Discord again. That's the Discord. All right, guys, I think we're done. I just want to, soon I'm gonna have to move on to another story. And right now, as of today and moving on forward, I'm looking for another story. So if you believe you have a story you want me to cover, let me know. I most likely, I'm probably going to cover that story with the kid who stabbed his mother to death and then posted a selfie. And the father found a wife or a girlfriend the next day or two. That might be a story that I'm going to cover. I do cover brain puzzling stories. I do. So get your thinking caps on and get ready. I hope to see you guys here on the next podcast. All right. All right, everybody, my members, green members, Facebook and YouTube, I love you. My followers, subscribers, you guys are incredible. Congratulations to you all for being a subscriber and being part of greatness. Thank you. I appreciate you very much. You guys are amazing. I love you guys very much. All right, guys, good night. Go to bed. Get some sleep. I haven't eaten all day today. All I had was water, and I got to get some food. I'll be starving myself. I love you guys. Until then, guys, remember, like I always say, do good, die great. Until then, I'll see you on the next one.